Hello everybody and welcome to a sort of different video, not an animation as usual, but a tutorial on how I make my videos. This was requested on my last video, so I thought why not? To start off, I'll mention the programs and equipment that I use. Currently I have Autodesk Sketchbook open on my laptop. This is what I usually use for all my animations. It's fairly straightforward and practical, apart from the limited amount of layers that you can use. The drawing tablet that I use is the Huion Q11K, and the microphone I'm using currently is the Tonor TC777. My editing programs tend to change from video to video. Okay, so to start off, I'll go into Flipbook, start a new empty Flipbook. Yes. Oh. No. I'll go into new Flipbook, new empty sketchbook, no. And the usual frame rate I use is 12 frames per second, and I usually just like to put the max amount, although I never use the max amount, but it's safe. So before I actually begin, I like to plan out my animations so I know exactly what's happening in each cut I'll have to do and how long it'll likely take for me to complete the animation. A lot of my animations at the moment are based around animes I like, and I'm no professional artist, so I like to look up references and copy from there. For me, drawing the characters takes a long time, as I'm a bit of a perfectionist and like to add in tons of unnecessary shading and such, but once I have my initial character background, I'll begin looking up references for the movements that my character will be doing. This makes sure that the anatomy is good and the animation is smooth and fluid. I do this for every animation that I do until it's completely finished. That's a pretty brief overview of my animation process, which can take up to months depending on how difficult and complex I want to make it. So I'll open up a recent animation that I have done. Which is my How Attack on Titan episode 8 should have ended. If you don't want spoilers, then I suggest just clicking off of the video for now. So this is kind of what my video, what my layout looks like. So I spent a long time drawing Gabby from a reference as well as her gun and such. Then I drew in the background to make it look like the airship she was inside. Next, I copied a reference for the gunshot to make sure it was fluid. And then next I changed cuts and went to the Sasha being shot scene. I first, for this, drew the background, although when I was actually drawing Sasha, I decided to turn it off, just for simplicity reasons. I spent a long time again drawing Sasha from the reference in the anime to make sure everything looks good, although I'm still not entirely happy with her face. But it's okay. I also drew the blood, just adding extra for each initial shot, and then the text of Connie screaming about Sasha. Next, I drew the Titan Serum Needle, and then I began the next cut, which was the Titan transformation scene, which looks like this, just adding extra as I went, and then finally drawing the Potato Titan. Obviously, I didn't work particularly hard on this. It was supposed to look stupid and dumb. It wasn't supposed to be a masterpiece, but I thought it was pretty funny. And so I kept that on the screen for a matter of seconds until I began the next scene, which looks even dumber than the last, but it's supposed to look that way. of Sasha picking up Gabby and eating her. I do not condone eating children, but I thought it was funny. So that's pretty much how long this animation took maybe a week, but some other ones such as my Kekai Sensei and Attack on Titan ending took a matter of months. Much as I wasn't working on that obviously every single day, but still took a very long time. Once the animation is complete, I export it as an MP4 from however many frames are, and at the frame rate of 12 frames per second. And then I'll begin editing on whatever editing program I would like to use, adding in sound effects or voiceovers. This doesn't tend to take too long, thankfully, and after that I'll check the video a few times and finally upload it to Nerd Squad for all of you to watch. I know this wasn't the usual kind of video I make, but if you enjoyed, I guess, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more of my animations and weird videos that I make. I have a few things planned for the future, so stick around for that. Yeah, that'll end this tutorial. Bye.